non-material thing. It is a point-like thing. Then of course the question arises, how do they work together? A non-material singularity point-like thing with this huge gross body, how do they work in a coordinated manner? And that is where we have an intermediate domain of the mind domain, the man, tanme manashiv sankalpamastu. So we have a concept of mind which is very small in the sense it is made of subatomic particles so that it can connect to the soul in one direction, and it is made of material particles so it connects to the body domain in another direction. And that is what makes us a composite of body, mind and soul. But the Vedic concept is very interesting. It always reminds us that I am truly my soul, my spirit, and body and mind are my instrument. This sounds like a small statement, but it has a profound effect the way I lead my life, because body and mind are my instrument. So I do take their care, just like I will take care of my house, my car, my computer, etc. But I am much beyond that. I want to take care of my real life, my space, my spiritual progress, etc. So body and mind are my instruments, like so many other things I have. But I must think beyond them also. I should take their care, I should feed myself, I should clothe myself, and I should shelter it in a house and so on and so forth. But I should not spend my whole day just for the upkeep of my body and mind and think beyond that. And that is what is the spiritual activity, spiritual focus and desires and so on and so forth. I am now making an observation. It is very strange that the life is imposed on us and yet we love it. So this is we are all aware of it. One day we suddenly open our eyes, we see this world and we realize that we are living in this world. We had a mother, we have a mother, father, brother, sister, a place of birth, a community, and very strange thing is this has all been imposed on us. We were not consulted prior to our birth who would be our mother and so on and so forth, isn't it? So the whole life, my parents, my brothers, sisters, my community, my place of birth, my time of birth has all been imposed on me without any kind of consultation. But very strange thing is, I love my life, isn't it? We all love our life, not only we human beings, but even animals, birds, fishes, every living conscious being loves the life, and as if we are born with a very strong instinctive force, which we call survival instinct. Purvanne karmani jijivishe chatam sama. Jijivisha, desire to live. This is very much integrated within us. We are born with it, that I want to live, isn't it? Not only I, a small animal, a cow, a horse, a dog, every conscious being wants to live. Though the life has been imposed on us by an external superior force. So that being the case, we have, as the Creator has designed, He has sent me into this world with this jijivisha, desire to live as long as possible and make some good use of it. And then, once I have this survival instinct, I look around myself that I need to survive. I need certain things to survive. I must eat some food, and more than food, I need water, and much more than that, I need air. Without food, I may survive a few weeks, but without water, not even few days, and without air, not even a couple of minutes I can survive. The things are that essential. And indeed, when I open my eyes, I see, look around the world. In the world also, all such things exist. So there is a correlation that what I need most is most easily available. For food, I have to make some effort. I have to cultivate the land and grow some food that may take a few weeks. For water, I may have to walk some distance, go to a river or dig a few feet. But for air, I have to make no effort. Anywhere on the surface of the earth, air is available easily, isn't it? So I see that one who has sent me into this world with that jijivisha, with that survival instinct, has also made this world around me, because there is correlation. What I need most is most easily available in the world. So it is the same superior force, same agency who has sent me into this world and who has made the world around me, because there is correlation that I need air most and air is most easily available, and so on and so forth. That is what takes me to the second section of this part. Where am I? What world am I living in? Is it just made by chance, or is there a superior force who has created the world the way it should be for my own benefit, and so on? So we want to observe. Of course, I have discussed availability of food, water and air. Correlates wonderfully with my requirement, the essentiality. So essentiality and ease of availability of the substance go hand in hand, which determines that there is a creator in the world who has created the world around me and who has sent me into this world the way I would want from my mother's body, and so on and so forth. And now the question is, how do we want to lead the life, how to make best use of it? First observation we say is the world has orderliness, purposefulness and is beautiful. The Sanskrit word is Satyam Sundaram. The word is, it's not illusion. In between, in the Middle Ages, some concepts came up, but the real Vedic concept is the world is real and it is purposeful, it is for our own benefit, and of course it's wonderful. So that is, it is a designer's world, well made. It is not made by chance. It's not that the material particles, the small particles were dancing and they suddenly somehow came up, began with this. And of course that's a different topic, we can spend more time on it. But sure, I want to go briefly to this because to give a philosophy of Nyaya, a taste of the philosophy of Nyaya here briefly, what Maharishi Gautam does he uses the example of ghat, mitti ka ghada, but I will probably use this wooden table. So we want to look at, based on, like I was mentioning, based on the first principles, we want to analyze the existence of this table based on what is called law of causation, law of cause and effect, kayan and kaya. Kaya doesn't mean calm, kaya here means effect, law of cause and effect. So this is treated as an effect because it exists, and then we ask ourselves a question, what is the cause of it, or what are the causes of it? Of course anybody knows it. I did not see a carpenter making this table, but I know it very well that there was a carpenter who made this table, isn't it? Probably none of you saw that particular carpenter who made this particular table, but everybody is confident that there was a carpenter who came here or who built in his shop this particular table, isn't it? So this is cause and effect. My perception, my pratyaks is about the table, but I make an anuman, the inference about that carpenter. So this is the philosophy of Nyaya, how Maharishi Gautam teaches us how to analyze the situation, how to see an effect and discuss the possible causes. So let's go it slightly in a logical manner. This is an effect. Then the question is, what are its causes? The very first thing comes in our mind is there has to be a log of wood. Without wood, this table could not come into existence. But a log of wood is there. I can wait 1,000 years, it doesn't become this table. Some carpenter, a human being has to be there who will transform log of wood into the table. These two are essential causes or behind the existence of this table. Though I don't see them today, I am seeing this table, but from this table I am making an inference and anuman that this is pratyaksh, but I am making an anuman that there must have been certain causes, namely a log of wood and also a carpenter. But also I know that a carpenter and a log of wood is there, just for fun of it he doesn't make a table. He makes a table only when he is sure that somebody will utilize it. So there is a third entity, we will call him as the end user. Like today I am partially the end user of this table. If nobody uses a thing, a carpenter will never make anything, isn't it? So there is always an end user. So I skipped a small point. I want to draw your attention in this section 1. When I said I am a composite of body, mind and soul, the soul is the presiding entity in this thing, and body and mind are my instrument to acquire knowledge. So what do I do? Through my eyes and so many things, I acquire knowledge, 5 senses, and then I perform karma. So jnana is incoming and karma is outgoing.